Julian Alaphilippe disqualified. He won, he got second, he got fifth. What's the truth? This is the truth about Julian Alaphilippe. Welcome to the video. Here we have Julian Alaphilippe. This is one messy sprint. He did get relegated, and I do believe that is a fair call. And even Alaphilippe, he admits that he was in the wrong. Very dangerous riding there. He just wanted to win at all costs. He wanted to win. He's going balls deep, and he's always going balls deep in his face. And the other guys look pretty relaxed. Roglic was definitely going for it. Roglic taught us that day, go all the way, all in. Balls deep to the line. And Roglic went balls deep to the line on his rim brake bike, and he won. Alaphilippe put his hands up too early. Now, all right, there's many factors here. Often you have people in the comments, he put his hands up early, that's through. There's so many variables at play here in this thing. We're going to slow-mo it, we're going to look at body language, we're going to look at breathing. Look at Poggy. He even had a chance to fix his sunglasses. Poggy had a lot of reserves. If there was another 10k climb left, these guys would have lit up at 7 watts per kilo probably. There's still heaps of juice left. These guys are so far beyond the rest of the guys in the pack. Let's have a look at the aerial view here. Helicopter here. It's 3 Slovenians in the top 5. Pretty good showing for Slovenia. And you see Roglic at the back here. He just keeps going balls deep. He's going balls deep, balls deep, balls deep. And you see Hershey, chocolate sauce, and Poggy get switched off by Alaphilippe. And look at that, Alaphilippe's like, I've got this in the bag, hands up, hands up, hands up. And Roglic is still going balls deep, vasectomy style, and poof, just smashes that line. Just smashes that line like the podium girl of the Tour de France in stage 5. He got it done. All right, this is this thing. You got to go balls deep to the line. All right, the race isn't over until you cross the line. Roglic personified that balls deep mentality. All right, so this is fantastic. He's at the back here. He's got a decent position, but he's at the back. So, and it's 5 guys, so he has to make up a lot of room. So he got lucky a bit, but he also got that balls deep mentality, Lance Armstrong style, yellow jersey. All right. So this is the deal here. So Alaphilippe's all over the place, and thanks to Swish Powerjet for making this edit, by the way. So Alaphilippe's all over the place. He almost crashes Hershey. Hershey under clips. He still gets, was it third? So that's a very good effort. And Poggy's just fixing sunglasses, what are you doing? So that's the deal. And let's talk about disc brakes, because that's definitely a factor there. Disc brakes, if Alaphilippe was on his SL6 tarmac, which is about 400 to 800 grams lighter. Look at the Durace disc brake group set. Add the rotors, add the extra material for the frame, the fork, add the extra spokes in the wheels, add your extra hub material, add the extra little center line, adapt, add all the extra stuff that you've got to do, and your bike's a lot heavier, right? So I think the FBI's tracking me. So all that extra weight, that is another reason he lost the win, right? There's variables. There's a disc brake bike, the weight, but also the drag. Let's talk about drag. Let's assume that a disc brake SL7 was the same as a rim brake SL7, a 6. It's not same weight. Let's say that there's no rubbing rotor. We're going to talk about the aero drag. At that speed, they're probably doing maybe 50 or 60k an hour. We're talking at least 20 watts of drag there. And not to mention he put his hands in the air and his body up. That's huge. But again, if we change one variable and put him on a rim brake bike, he would have won. He would have won. He still got disqualified fairly, but he would have won. So that's what I'm saying, that disc brakes will never win you the race, but they can definitely lose you the race. And so can deviating from your line and get a flat tire and disc brake bike and have to spend 2 minutes changing it. So that's the issue. And how many bike chains did Alaphilippe have? Was it 3? Plus he changed his shoe. So he was on some really good form to be able to still mix it in the end and form that decisive breakaway. Anyway, that's the race that was done and won. Roglic balls deep, Alaphilippe too early, dodgy line, disc brake penalties, Poggy and Hershey's chocolate sauce in the back there, ready for weight. And so the level these guys are at is much beyond the guys at the back there. All variables being considered there. So yeah, that is how disc brakes will lose you the race. Okay, There's many variables. Cycling's not a running race. A running race, the fittest person wins every time. Cycling, you got tactics, you got crashes, you got drafting. The bunch is super long if you're at the back having a piss and they go, or you drop a feedback. Like, there's so many variables there. You've got disc brakes, get a flat tire, need to do a bike swap. All the anxiety of thinking, I've got disc brakes, what if they're rubbing? Like, all that stuff adds up, okay? Like, people just go, oh, he won that bike. Oh, I'm going to buy that bike. It must be the reason because it's like I've been racing for 23 years. Street racing, UCI racing, any racing, commuter racing. I just love to race. And there's so many variables, right, that the noobs don't get. And that's one reason I can be so good at age 43 is because the noobs don't understand the secrets. Okay, the secrets to winning. The things that add up. I love it. It's like chess. It's chess. It's chess on wheels. So there you go. That's the facts. That's the truth. Disc brakes for the dirt. Rim brakes for the road. We're signing off here in Beulah Park, South Australia. See you on the road.